Shorty's feeling me, it be like that. I say hello when she say hi back. I'm on the right track. I give it to her, then say I'll be right back. You be chasing them, I'm replacing them, making them make the face when I'm smashing you, having dates with them. They do what I say, you be saving them, you be hating because I'm that nigga, I have my way with them. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. All these bitches, they be wanting my time. She be wanting to fuck when I'm wanting to grind. You tell her hoe to stay, cause you wanting to dime. I tell her hoe to go, I don't wanna be kind. She's excited just off the sight of me, smiling when she says hi, but be crying when she says bye to me. Yes, sir. She be wildin' when she be with you because you are an official and nigga, you ain't as fly as me. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. She just want me to blow her back out. She just want you to put the stack out. Niggas thinking they put the Mac down, but they disrespect the game and put the Mac down. Y'all be hating when she be choosing up. Y'all be acting like losers, ashamed when niggas that do the fuck. You could be a nigga she playing or be a nigga with game. There's a difference to what she do with us. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. Yo. What's poppin', people? We up here looking like Onyx and shit. You know? Shout out to Miles. What's going on, Miles? Is good.
What's up, man? Chilling.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. Joe Blast in the building. Unique 79 is in the building. Min Twax, Monogamous Player, Lexington. What's going on? Who else we got up in here? We got my dude Certified Tyrone, Surface Dweller is in the building. Peanut the MC is in the building. What's going on? W Alfonso, Tata, Willie, what's going on? Rita is here. King Ramses. Shout out to everybody. Meditation Man, something 100. Frank H, what's good? Goldie is back in the building. Fierce Soul is in the building. What up? So today's show, guys, I titled it How You Destroy Your Relationship with Women, okay? And understand that it's your fault if the shit is fucking up and it's over. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is I got an email from a subscriber and he sent a donation. So remember, guys, if you want a response to your question that's guaranteed, send a donation and your response will be guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com or, click the links below the videos to send that question. You feel what I'm saying? But I'll say this real quick. When you send questions, please try to make them like 2 paragraphs, okay? This dude wrote me a book.
Nah, if they don't get in 2 paragraphs, just call, set up a damn consultation. Stop fucking around.
That's what I was gonna say, right? Right. So dudes be trying to let their whole life out in the goddamn emails, and I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, look, guys, the consultations are worth it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Consultations are worth it because, truth be told, I mean, dudes got a lot of shit on their chest.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's a part of the reason why a lot of guys don't want to call in.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Right. They don't want to call in because they don't want to put their shit out, in the world like that. And I get it. But if that's the case, then you got to set up a consultation, man. And you can't be writing books in an email, bro. Like, trust me, if the shit is an essay, then that means we need to talk seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So set up a fucking consultation, man. You're like, look, being cheap can get very expensive.
Facts.
Being cheap can get very expensive because, like I said, a lot of y'all dudes be having shit on your chest.
Mm-hmm.
You need somebody to talk to.
Right.
And if it's on some game shit, if it's on some, trying to get chick shit, then fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? But if it's anything more serious than that, then you probably need to talk to a therapist.
Right.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys some of this email. So
wait. Did you already do the trailer?
Oh no, I didn't even do the trailer. Hold on. See, this is why we gotta get to this. Hold on, let's get to the trailer, and then after that, we're gonna get into the fucking email so you guys can see what's popping. All right, so let's get to this shit.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust. They just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
And you got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, let's go. Let's get this shit cracking. All right, so what I'm about to show you guys is I'm gonna pull up the screenshots or whatever from the email, right? So now I got 3 different screenshots. And I'm telling you, this shit was longer than this, but I only took out the important parts so that we can dissect this, right? So I'm gonna pull this up, I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna get into what's happening. Now, what's funny about this email, I feel like this guy called up to the show the other day with me and you, and we spoke to him but I feel like he's still going through this shit. So he's trying to, you know, like how sometimes you tell a motherfucker something, but they don't want to have to deal with the answer. So then they like try to like, you know, like how, you know, back when you was young, you'd ask your mom some shit. And if she say no, you go ask your dad. It's like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, it's going to be the same type of thing. But I wanted to dissect this shit so you guys can see what's going on. All right. So I'm going to pull this up. So it says, Miss Locario, my question is, how do you game/reseduce a woman who has been your significant exclusive partner for 4 years, but now she's asking for space? Hold on, let me move this banner out the way real quick so we can get the whole thing right. So he says now she's asking for space, right? How do you mend back the trust issue that has been underlying throughout the relationship when, as a man, you have lied and broke her trust? For a woman who is emotionally checked out of the relationship, is there ever going to be a chance where she can forgive my actions and we can start off a clean slate to have a healthy, honest relationship? How would I go about maintaining the truth from her if she has been messing with other people, and how to act accordingly and regain the respect when you lost respect when you lied about some shits? Okay, so now...
Short answer, no.
Right. Now this is, hold on, it gets better. This is the second part. Now, and I got to read all this so you guys could get the entire picture of what we're about to tell you guys, right? So he says, the rift in our relationship started when we were sharing with each other what kind of porn we liked, and she snapped on my private Twitter account and saw me commenting, right, retweeting and saying some nasty shit to other cam models, porn stars. It wasn't watching porn that she had a problem with, but the lies I made to her when she confronted me as to why I was retweeting porn stars, cam models, hitting up their DMs, etc. Because I lied to her about me attempting to interact with these web models. She started losing trust. I repeated these same mistakes multiple times throughout our relationship, of course, deflating and lying to her again on other platforms, Reddit, Insta, where I was following beautiful women and attempting to interact. And sadly, the curious cat nature of mine led to me to explore those platforms and eventually on Tinder, that she found about when she pressed me. Now, this is the last part right here.
Yo, he wrote all this?
Exactly. And this is only like 1/5 of the fucking email. This is
God. Okay. All right. Okay.
He says, I have not cheated on her or met up with people over the internet to have violated. He said, I have not violated our terms of our exclusive relationship, but because of my attempts and not manning up to what I was doing and lying to her those multiple times about my internet behavior, she doesn't tolerate any lies due to her past boyfriends who has lied to her, setting the high bar / expectation for me when we got serious. She had significantly lost trust with me that's now she requested we needing to have some space. Okay, Jesus Christ.
You know what this is like? I honestly think him writing this was a part of his therapy to
probably right
to kind of come to terms with it.
Right.
You understand? Like a lot. Like when I first got on, for example, Facebook,
mm-hmm.
people used to post racial and political shit,
mm-hmm.
and I used to have shit to say.
Right.
And what I started doing was I realized that I didn't really like having my opinion out there, because a lot of times I feel like, I know I'm arrogant for saying this, but I feel like people out there are so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They don't deserve my opinion.
I feel what you're saying. I already know.
So what I started doing was I started writing everything and being super honest and writing it
mm-hmm.
and never posting it. I just had to get it. When I saw something stupid on Facebook, I had to get it out my system.
Right.
But I don't really care to let them know. I just needed to get it out my system.
Right. Exactly.
And the reason why I'm talking about all of that is because I think this was only 1/5 of the fucking correspondence.
Yes, it was a long ass email. It was like, not only was it was like he wrote a long email and then he stopped the email. Then he wrote another email after that, then another email after that. And I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah, he's therapeutically getting the shit off his chest.
Right. So, but this is the thing that I want you guys to understand, because I titled this "How You Destroy Your Relationship," right? Because what I want you guys to understand is this, right? And this is very, 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 very fucking important.
Hold on, real quick. Wardell M, yes, sir.
Emotional damage.
Okay, my bad.
Shout out to my new K-Zach 20 in the chat. But I want you guys to understand this is very, very, very important in a relationship and when you're dealing with women, right? See, in the first part of the email, right, he said that he's been with her for 4 years, right? And he said that he, lied and broke her trust. Right now, see, this is the thing. A lot of times the reason why the lies happen when you're dealing with women, because a lot of guys be like, oh, who cares about lying to girls and blah, 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 blah. The lying or telling them the truth isn't really necessarily just for them. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's for you also. But what you got to understand is this, right? When you get into a relationship with a woman, you're dealing with a woman, right? You have to already come into this situation understanding what you want in a relationship and how you want your relationship to be. Then once you understand that, you relay that to the woman you're dealing with.
Yes.
And then she is in the relationship under that situation. Yes. You understand? This is what we call the word submission. You understand? Sub meaning under, the mission. The mission for this guy was, hey, listen, I like to talk to porn stars in chat rooms and do all this other shit. That's what he should have told her from the beginning. And he should have said, hey, listen, if you want to be my girl, you're going to have to fucking deal with the fact or just be okay with the fact that this is what's going to happen. Because then now he wouldn't need to lie, because there would be no need to lie because you already told her the truth about the situation in the first place.
Right.
See, the lies come from when you guys are not being yourself. You get into a situation with a woman, you get emotionally attached to the woman, and then your real self comes out, and then you have to hide your real self because you're scared that when she sees your real self, that she's not going to want to fuck with you anymore, and then you're going to be scared you're going to lose her. Do you see what I'm saying? So now you're sitting there fucking like walking on eggshells because you don't want to lose this woman, but you're about to lose her because you lied, and you only lied because you wasn't being honest in the first place.
He's already lost her though.
Basically, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
I just want to add something real quick. See, a lot of times where what we don't understand about lying is that, and I said this in the show the other day. When when you're in a relationship with someone, when you are relating to someone,
right,
you do things. So a lot of times you make a choice to do things thinking that you're doing something to them.
Right.
But we are related. We are connected. So if I do something, the quality of the choices that I make directly affects them and me.
Right, exactly.
So check it out. The guy in the beginning, he thought he was doing the best thing by hiding his desire to holler at webcam chicks and all this and all that. And he thought, well, I can keep her in the dark. But look at the flip side though. Now they've been together 4 years and now he's emotionally invested.
Right.
Under the lie.
Exactly, right.
You see what I'm saying? He was just keeping her in the dark, but on the flip side, he was like developing a connection to that woman, an emotional investment in the dark.
Right, exactly.
So now that shit has come to light, all the shit that he thought he was doing to her is now being done to him.
Facts. That's some real shit. See, this is the thing, guys. Like, and so for the guy who wrote the email, because he was saying, like, how do I fix this? And basically that's what he's saying. He's because remember, in the beginning of the email, he says, you know, how do I game/re-seduce a woman who has been your significant exclusive partner for 4 years, but now she's asking for space? See, what he don't understand is this, right? Is that, see, when people say, I can forgive, but I can't forget, or I won't forget, or whatever it is like that. What you got to understand is that, see, a lot of guys be playing the short game. They don't play the long game. You understand? And the short game is, oh, I'm going to just fuck with this girl, hook up with her. I'll tell her whatever the fuck she want to hear so I could get my dick wet. And that's the end of it, right? But then you get into situations where you end up liking a chick. You want to keep fucking with her. You want to be with her, whatever it is. And so what he don't understand is that in this situation, he's created an environment to where she can't trust him anymore.
Right.
So even if she says, okay, well, let's not be on a break anymore, let's get back together and try this or whatever, she's still trying it under the situation that had already transpired. This is why a lot of times I don't think it's a good idea for people to even bother to get back with their exes like that a lot of times, because a lot of times, especially if your situation ended fucked up, you're getting back into a situation with that fucked up thing that happened in the past. Even though you're trying to get past it, it still happened. So now a lot of times, and depending on the person you're with, but I noticed this with a lot of women, is that a woman will have a hard time getting over the shit you did. So even if she's like, yeah, let's get back together, the next time he does something that annoys her or pisses her off, she's going to be like, oh, and remember, see, this is why last time when you was fucking with those porn stars and blah, blah, she's going to bring that shit back up because that's still in the back of her head of what had happened. So this is why when, you know, look, shout out to my dude, Caleb Jones from Black Dragon Blog. The one I did a seminar with him in Florida the other day, right? He said that when he got with his wife and shit, he said that before he got with her, he told her, he said, listen, I'm going to tell you the positive things about me that you're going to love, and I'm going to also detail the things you might not like. So after I detail all this shit, now you can actually make a decision whether or not you want to fuck with me. Yes. That's what he basically told her.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So he let it be known. He said, listen, you know, he was like, look, I'm going to be non-monogamous. So I'm letting you know I'm going to be fucking other women. So if you are interested in being my wife or being with me, you gotta know that's the deal. You understand what I'm saying? So she's getting into the situation, understanding that's the deal. So you guys, so the guy with the email, you should have had told this woman, hey, listen, this is the type of shit I like to get into, this type of shit that I like, and that's that. Or even, let's say, for example, you didn't know that she was going to feel a certain type of way about this, right? The moment she does, or that it's brought up, you have that conversation. Oh yeah, well, listen, by the way, I like to fuck with these porn stars and chat up with them, so this is what it's gonna be. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is.
And you know, he could have been creative, right? Because he could have developed a relationship with one of these cam bitches and probably started making some money fucking his girl on camera.
Facts. But that's too much.
That's.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying if I'm gonna be involved in some cam shit and and back and forth with some cam bitches, be like, oh yeah, and by the way, here's my girl.
Right, exactly.
You know, I told her to suck dick just the way I see you. I love the way you suck dick. I told her to do the same shit.
Facts.
Let us demonstrate right now. And then next thing you know, oh, you want to join the cam network and make some money? I'm sure a lot of people want to see that.
Right.
No, let's get it.
See, the thing is, guys, you got to let women know what, the situation is, up front. You understand what I'm saying? Like the thing is this, man, because the women might assume a thing is going to be a certain way or a situation is going to be a certain way. You got to let them know, hey, listen, this is how I roll. This is what I do. This is what I'm about. You understand what I'm saying? And then what happens is she makes a decision to fuck with you. Now,
to answer this guy's question, the email guy who was like, how can he solve his, salvage this or whatever? Because also what he was saying in the email, which I didn't fucking put up because it was too much shit to put up. He basically said when they started fucking around, when they started first getting together, he was like spending like damn near every day with this girl, introduced her to his friends and family. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit. I know, right? For real. So he was fucking up from then. Then he also said that now that the girl said she needed space, he said that she was away for a while in California or something like that and some shit. And when she came back to see him, she was saying that she was kind of wondering she was kind of thinking about, like kind of dating other dudes and having a whole phase and all this other extra shit. Right. And see, what happens is this. And the reason why a lot of times that happens is this. When a woman doesn't trust you anymore because of you, and this is the thing. And the shit that I'm telling you guys is this: these are the mistakes I made. You understand? Back in the day too. So I want you guys to understand. I'm telling you guys from experience, so y'all don't have to make the same fucking mistakes.
Yeah, Hov did that. Hopefully, you have to go through that.
Exactly. So when a woman doesn't trust you, right, that makes it shaky foundation on the relationship. So then she starts to wonder and says, "Well, let me start like putting one foot out of this relationship and try to like." See where I can go with this, because since this relationship is on shaky foundation, I don't need to be 10 toes down in it.
Right.
So then the respect level is gone. So therefore, she's kind of just like, I'm just going to do whatever at this point. For example, you guys ever go into a bathroom, like a urinal or some shit or whatever, or just a bathroom, and the bathroom is really, really clean. You're like surprised that a bathroom in a restaurant or public bathroom is this clean, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say you make a mistake and piss on the toilet seat, but because it's so clean, you might wipe the shit up. You might say, you know what? I don't want to fuck up this bathroom. It's real clean. I'm going to wipe it up to keep this bathroom clean. But on the flip side, you roll into a bathroom where the shit stink, is piss all over the fucking toilets. You start pissing on the toilet. You might piss on the wall. You don't give a fuck. You're like, I'm not wiping any of the shit. Everybody done pissed on it. So I'm just going to piss on the shit. Fuck it. So that's what happens in your relationship when she don't trust you anymore. She's like, well, look, this shit is shaky. This shit is kind of whack. So I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. It don't matter what I do, because why should I try to be on my best behavior in this relationship and maintain this situation when my man has created this shaky ground? Why should I be the woman that needs to be on my best behavior or do what I need to do to maintain this? Why? And that's how women think when you start fucking up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, Unique 79 had a decent point. He said, he was probably being emotional with the webcam girls.
Right, exactly. That too.
Yo, wait, Locario, you think he might be using you as a webcam girl?
He's stupid. He's stupid,
bruh. Like, yo, next time a nigga send you that shit, be like, listen, bro, I'm gonna need you. I'm not even gonna answer this. I'm gonna need you to send me the link for the fucking consultation.
Right, facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, look, I fuck with y'all dudes for supporting us, but every once in a while, I'll get a dude. He'll ask me a question. Mm-hmm. It'll be a long ass, kind of like this, but not as crazy. Right. But it'll be a detailed fucking question, and he'd be like, "Yo, I'll send something to the Cash App."
Right,
nigga. Let me tell you something. We only do this Cash App shit because YouTube done demonetized us.
Right.
You understand? But the Cash App shit is not what keeps this shit going. So ain't nobody begging you for no fucking Cash App to answer your goddamn questions. If you take your problem seriously,
right,
then and only then will I take your problem seriously.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
Just because I asked for a donation on $ Miles in the Game, don't mean a nigga is fiending for that shit. And I'm just sitting here waiting to answer your fucking question and you toss me $5 on a fucking Cash App, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, guys, shout out to Coach EO. Value for value.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
When your issues become valuable to you, when shout out to Coach the fucking E, the hip hop preacher.
Right.
When getting bitches is when you want to get bitches as bad as you want to breathe.
Exactly right.
Maybe, just maybe, you'll schedule a fucking 60-minute consultation with Miles Cunningham so we could really get to the root of your
Facts.
Don't play games with us, guys. Like, this is serious shit. Like, and you know what's funny? I'll tell you that this is serious shit. But what I need you guys to understand too is that a lot of the shit that you're going through is very serious.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the problem with a lot of this, like, internet content shit that a lot of people don't realize is that a lot of the shit that these guys are going through is actually real shit.
Exactly right.
And the thing is that because a lot of guys don't take relationships and don't take how they relate to women seriously, they don't realize how serious the fucking shit is that they're going through.
Exactly.
Because, bro, think about it. If you don't have enough confidence to say hello to a fucking bitch just because she got a vagina, what does that say about the rest of your life and your self-esteem, your confidence, the way you think about yourself, your mindset? It's really, really fucking heavy. Like, you shouldn't think less of yourself, but somewhere along the way you do.
Right.
So that means your problems are fucking real. So, I mean, look, we're glad that y'all in the chat room writing questions. We glad that y'all want to call in and keep the show entertaining, and we love y'all for it. But understand that your problems are real problems. So make an investment.
Right.
Make a fucking investment, because these problems they're not just gonna go away.
And what you gotta understand is that it's deeper than what you think too, because this guy's situation really, you know, his situation, he needs to just charge his chick to the game and start over, because it's done.
Yes.
Y'all have to understand when it's done with a woman. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't be thinking, y'all see, there's certain things that you do in your relationship to where you can't fucking save it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's over. Like I said this before. Sometimes you got to charge a chick to the game because you fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So this caller, this guy who sent the fucking email, he fucked up.
He really did. And another thing too is, man, you know, that's why masculinity and manhood is so important, because there are times when you have to be strong enough to deal with that fact.
Right.
You know, being a man and being the highest version of yourself don't mean you don't make mistakes.
Right.
Being the highest version of yourself means that you still might make mistakes, but because you're the highest version of yourself, you have the strength and maturity to accept the place that your decisions have put you in.
Right.
It's very fucking serious. Like, you're the one that decided to lie to this chick in the first place and shatter your consistency and trust that you were building over the last 4 years.
Right.
And now you want to try to get her back. And by the way, this ain't never been the channel. Get your bitch back.
Right. Exactly.
This has always been the channel to be strong enough to charge a bitch to the game and get a new one.
Facts. Exactly. Facts.
No disrespect to them niggas who, hey, you want to know the number one way you can get your girl back after a breakup? No disrespect to them niggas, but that's not where we at. We're not trying to get nothing back.
Right.
Because if we fucked up, then we fucked it up.
Exactly.
And as a man, you got to be strong enough to say to yourself, man, I fucked up. I'm going to learn from this situation and I'm going to move forward.
Right. Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly. That's facts. And so the thing is this, man, is that, you know, this is why I said it's there's deeper issues, because
facts.
The thing is truthfully what happens is this: instead of trying to get the girl back or to salvage this or to regain your whatever the hell you're trying to do, whatever, right? You got to understand the reason why you got to the place you got to in the first place and why you continue to deal with the situation like this. Meaning that the reason you got there was because you weren't honest enough with yourself and with the girl to just let her know what it is. So understand that fact. So then you say, okay, you know what? For now on, I got to just let the chicks know what it is. Like when I was back in the day with my ex, when I was, you know, young or whatever, and I was in a monogamous relationship and I was cheating on her all the fucking time.
and then we broke up and I felt some type of way. I was like, damn, this is fucked up, whatever. I realized I said to myself, look, I got to be honest with myself. I don't want to just have sex with one woman for the rest of my life or just be, you know what I'm saying? So then I said, okay, if I'm going to be with a new woman, I got to let her know what it is if you're going to be on a serious tip. So then I said, okay, cool. Well, let me let her know this is going to be the lifestyle. And if she's down, then she's down. If she's not, she's not. And then cool. But I learned that lesson from the previous relationship. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to get her back or try to redo this and all this other stuff, right? I understand that I fucked up and that I got to learn from it and then move forward. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not any more complicated than that. So, you know, again, so last thing I'll say for the guy who sent the email, you know, I would say that, you know, because this is the thing, I don't really like to tell niggas to dump they chick. You understand what I'm saying? I like to give niggas the what's going on and then have them make the decision. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're smart, you know what I mean? You make the decision that's going to really help you out, which is charge her ass to the game. But I'm not telling you to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't like to be like, well, I'm only doing it because Locario did. No, you should do that only when you recognize that that's actually the right fucking thing to do. I recognize it. You might just not recognize it right now, but I want you to recognize it. And that's why I want you to do it. Not because I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. You feel me? Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call in, the calling number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. So let's get to some of these questions real quick. He said, when I'm at my girl's place, her 16-year-old kid keeps throwing Legos at my head while we're watching a movie. Do I talk to my girl or should I tap fire out the kid's ass? What? Y'all niggas, this is the worst, man. First of all,
you slap fire out her kid's ass.
First of all, why the fuck is a 16-year-old playing with Legos? That's what I want to know. That's just weird. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you watching a movie?
You know what I'm saying? And if that's your girl, you should already had some sort of situation where her kid respects you. Right. So if her kid don't respect you, that means you made a woman your girl before her kid respected you. Again, you fucking up. Because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna have a girlfriend who has a kid and the kid ain't respecting me. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand it. But let's take this call real quick. 516 was popping. Who this? Oh, this nigga phone keep dropping. All right, guys, calling numbers 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. How quickly should you let a woman know you're non-monogamous? Well, it depends on the situation, right? So what I would say is this, is that if you're in a situation like for example, like if I'm on a dating app, right? I usually have that in my profile just off the rip because my situation is a little bit different. Now, if you're non-monogamous, but you're a single dude, you feel what I'm saying? Then it's a different situation where you don't necessarily need to say it until or unless it gets to the point where she, is seeing you as a guy she wants to be with, or you're seeing her as a girl you want to be with. You see what I'm saying? Long term. But like when you first meet her, you don't have to necessarily disclose it if you don't want. You understand what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's really like none of her business, truthfully. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Because what happens is that a lot of times, and this is the stupid shit ever. This is the stupidest shit. Because I've been in situations like this where I've had women in the past who they knew I was non-monogamous and they still got with me, right? And they had a really great time being with me. But then they told me that they almost didn't get with me because of me being non-monogamous, right? So now I'm saying, okay, so you were about to fuck up an entire situation that you enjoyed and that benefited your life over this? Like you're stupid. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happens sometimes too, is that, women will sabotage their own shit for no reason. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to save themselves from themselves. You see what I mean? Because this is the thing. Some people you might get, some women you might get with. So if you're a non-monogamous guy and you're single, some women you might get with and you might rock with them for maybe 2 months. And it's a really good 2 months. But what happens is that in her mind, she may not want to fuck with you. You understand? Off the strength of that, because she's thinking, oh, but long term and blah, blah, blah. But it was never fucking long term. You see what I'm saying? So she would have ruined a situation that was never going to be long term anyway, based off of her own thoughts about what could have happened on some dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand the dynamic of how women fucking like think, right? So and the thing is this. You're not like if this is the thing. If she was to ask you you're non-monogamous, don't lie to her and say you're not. But what I'm saying is that when you first meet a woman, you don't have to be like, hey, guess what? I'm non-monogamous. Like you don't need to do all that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But it's that my last 3 dates, it came up in the conversation. And of course I was honest. And of course, all of them was on that. Like they was this close to the second date, and then they hit me up like, right. I'm gonna have to kind of and I'm just like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, we know.
And I'm like, well, you got my information. If you change your mind, holler at your boy.
Right. You're like, we know.
It's just, these chicks are just terrible.
It's crazy, but that's what it is. It's like, that's the thing with chicks is women sometimes getting their own way based off of their ego and based off of other bullshit.
Like, but it's so crazy. We both out here on these dating apps. And I just met you.
Right.
And you already like mad at the fact that I'm dating and seeing other women?
Right, exactly.
Like I just
it's crazy.
I look at my watch like
yeah, like we just matched. We just met. Like what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Like look at me. You don't think man.
But
you don't think I'm out here doing my thing? Like what?
But Miles, I'm dating with a purpose, Miles. I'm looking for my soulmate, Miles.
And I just feel sad for them because all they gonna do, them choosing not to fuck with me, all they really gonna do is find another nigga that's gonna lie to them and treat them like shit.
Right, exactly. Facts. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
And you know what the stupid part is too? They text, that I just got home text. It's I had such a great time. I haven't been on a date like this in so long. I really appreciate the time, and I'm glad I came out to meet you. And but because they know that we're gonna have to get to the vulnerabilities on the second date. You understand? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you and I are just going in different directions. And
right. They fucking fold. They throw in the white towel and shit. You know?
and really, all they're really saying is, I don't think my pussy's good enough to compete. I really
exactly. That's all it is.
Because you got other women that you fucking, and I feel like you might fuck me and then not want to fuck me again. And some of them are correct. Some of them are correct. So
right. And see, the thing is, it doesn't even matter because even if you weren't non-monogamous and you were quote unquote monogamous, the same shit could happen. You meet you, they hang out, they fuck around a little bit, and it just fizzles out. That's dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to them, it's like, they're of this fantasy that because you're a guy is single and monogamous, right? That means that he's gonna be their next like husband and all that other bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's life. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, that's the fucking. And like I said, I gotta be strong to fucking keep telling the truth, no matter how many times I hear the same shit from these chicks, bro.
Right, exactly.
And I have to be willing to really stand on what I'm about, and because it's easy to just lie to them and be like, yeah, I'm just looking for somebody, man, to I'm looking for a cool woman, a down to earth chick who's you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's terrible. It's terrible. And the funny thing is, the last thing I'll say about that is that you telling her that you're non-monogamous up front anyway is a courtesy to her anyway. You don't even need to tell her. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't even need to tell her. It's like, I'm just being courteous and let you know, but I don't really need to let you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do that. Like I actually don't even need to do that. Like if I don't, I could be on my dating app, just be like, hey, meet up and let's go on a date and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then I'll hook up with them a few times and then I'm out. If I'm not promising you that I'm going to be with you, then what the fuck? Like, it doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Because see, the thing is this, your agenda might not be my agenda.
Right.
But it's your responsibility to get your agenda across. You see what I'm saying? I'm already doing my agenda. I might see a girl and be like, damn, she looks good. I want to smash. And then I smash. I'm done. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so what difference did it make when that always monogamous and not monogamous?
Right.
I promise you nothing. There's no guarantees in this shit. If I meet a woman and I want to smash and then she meets me, but she realizes that she don't want to fuck me, is it her fault that I didn't have sex? No. That my agenda was to have sex. She don't have to have sex with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But this says, the great says, hold on, we didn't even get to that one.
My bad.
It says it ain't the pussy miles. They don't have the campaigning and auditioning capabilities to land a real nigga. They used to being cute and throwing pussy at a nigga to get a nigga. Facts. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So this says, what's your thoughts on moving with your girl while in an expensive city? Speaking from a wealth building standpoint, and that boundaries are established between one another for the situation to work.
What? First of all, how long have you known this chick?
Right. Like how long y'all been together and shit? Like how long she been your girl? Like what's the situation? Because
and have y'all made money together so far? And how does she benefit your life? How does she help you?
Right. All those things need to be taken into account. So the great, you got to call up and give us some more information. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all just be making these broad ass questions. Any analogy straight from the dome for how to accept a situation you got yourself in? What? Nigga talking about analogies? What do you, bro? Brandon, call up, man. He said, do you recommend...
You made your bed, so lie in it.
Exactly, right. He said, do you recommend prenups after only knowing a girl for 3 years? Well, it's the thing. If you're going to marry a chick, right? And you want to have a prenup in your situation, then do that. But that depends on how you want to do your situation. You see what I'm saying? But the way I look at it is this. Ain't no girl in my situation, girlfriend, wife, any type of woman that's significant to my situation where she's not putting no work in being with me. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is that let's say you have a wife. I would not marry a woman who has not put in a significant amount of work in what I'm doing before she's my wife. So if anything happened at the end of the day and we have to split some shit, she's just getting her portion of the work. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Right. So a lot of dudes, unfortunately, they just get with women, have the woman look pretty, and that's that. And then the women take the guy shit, but the guy didn't put the woman to work. See, y'all be underestimating like fucking putting the woman to work.
Before I marry her, she got to be shooting with me in the gym.
Exactly. Facts.
If she was with me shooting in the gym.
Facts. It's real shit. So this one says, how soon in the dating process should you let them know? Oh yeah, we already talked about that. You just sent it again. What do you say that woman? What is with you guys in these questions, man? Damn. Why do guys make potential options body counts a big deal? Quality is more important than quantity. You saying why do they make potential so he's saying that if a dude wants her to be like his girl, I guess, why does he make body counts a big deal? Well, that's because, niggas they worried about that shit. Because the
answer to both, because the other question I would say is, he sounds like he's making body counts for himself a big deal.
Right.
And the answer to both questions is ego and insecurity.
Right. Basically.
Period. Because body count really shouldn't matter.
Basically.
Understand? Like,
I'm like, man. All right, let me see. Do you ever really know when you're your highest self? Yes.
Yes. Well, basically what it is this, is that when you're your higher self, you feel your most natural, real, authentic, chill, serene, like you're just like
Peace.
yeah, you're at peace. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about nothing, you're not stressing about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But unfortunately, the reason why people never feel that way is because too many people still give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? The more you give a fuck, the more unhappy you're gonna be. That's just how it works. You understand what I'm saying? Like the more you care about bullshit, the more unhappy you're gonna be. Because you're always gonna try to keep the bullshit that you care about. You understand what I'm saying? And that causes anxiety and stress. You see what I mean? And when I say keep the bullshit, it could be anything: money, love, people, places, things, situations. Whenever you're trying to keep all of that shit, you are going to fucking be miserable. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's to the point where, like, I was watching this dude and he said you got to detach from everything. He was like how dudes is even scared to lose their life. He was like, listen, if you want to come take my life, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? He's not even attached to his own fucking life. That's how crazy it gets. You see what I'm saying? But the nigga's happy though. You see what I mean? So that's what it is. You got to understand that shit. But that's too much for a lot of niggas at this point. But why this guy sent the same question like 10 times? Jesus Christ. Okay, can you do a breakdown video on the 365 Days movie on Netflix? Well, me and April are actually going to watch that shit tomorrow because they came out with the sequel or the part 2 or whatever of the shit. So we gonna watch that shit tomorrow.
What is that?
So it's this movie that came out a while ago. I think like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. This nigga who it's like one of those like 50 Shades of Grey movies where it's like some sexy flexy ass nigga fucking with some chick and they do it in a lot of sex and all this other stuff. But in the movie, the nigga's like super like he kidnaps the woman and forces her to fall in love with him or some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, so they have the sequel now out on Netflix. So the part 2 or whatever it is.
Another movie I probably will never see.
Right. So I'm gonna watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give a review of that shit at some point. Mananima said, if your girl can be non-cooperative with you to show you signs that you're weak, I guess trying to say, can you just become stronger, tell her thank you, and then take back the power after you fucked up? Well, this is the thing. If you're in a situation, right, where you were doing weak shit, right? And actually, the Bad Boy membership program that I'm coming out with that's dropping basically tomorrow or on Saturday, I'm talking about 15 weak behaviors that make you have unsuccessful relationships, right? And so when you're doing that weak shit, what happens is that an action usually is attached to the weak shit you're doing, right? It's an action. You're doing something that's displaying the weakness. Right. And then so you can become stronger in this situation. Right now, it depends on how much weak shit you're doing. So like if you make a mistake and you quickly correct yourself and then, like smooth that situation over and you don't do it again and you are consistently on point, then maybe you can make shit pop off. But if you've been with a woman for 4 or 5 years and you've been consistently doing weak shit for 3, 4, 5 years, then even though you're getting stronger at this point, you've already fucked up a good portion of the situation because it's been 3, 4, 5 years where you've been acting like on some bitch shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's too late now. You see what I mean? You've already stained the shirt.
Emotional damage.
So the thing is, get stronger, but charge that situation to the game and then be stronger for the next situation. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Be stronger for the next situation.
Facts. You feel what I'm saying? Let's take this call. 915, what's popping? 915? 915? Going once, going twice. Oh, let me make sure this Maybe I got to redo the blog talk because blog talk be on that shit sometimes where it be fucking up. All right, let me redo the blog talk, but I'm gonna reopen the lines.
Oh yeah, no calls actually came in, right?
Yeah, because I think it's acting funny style today or something. Let me reopen the lines, but we'll keep answering questions and shit. Well, let me get to the next question. I guess Miles, you can answer that while I'm trying to reopen the lines. Because I'm like, what the fuck? These
All
niggas-
right, Brian M3 says dick size is still an insecurity for me. I am trying, but I just can't break it. Any ideas? Well,
nigga. So
look,
he's saying his dick size is an insecurity. That's what he's saying.
He's below average.
Oh my goodness.
Look, let me tell you something. There are different, just like how there are different dick sizes, there are different vagina sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing. That's one thing that you can consider to keep your what's the name? Keep your confidence up. And and I'll tell you, like having a bigger dick doesn't mean chicks are gonna like you,
right?
Or chicks are gonna want to fuck you. Because I was on a date last night. I'm on a date last night, and I'm like, yo, you should come back to the crib, And then I walked into the car, started making out by the car, and I put her hand on it.
Right.
She's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. You working with something?
Mm-hmm.
This was words from her mouth. She said, this feels like something I could write home about.
Oh, shit.
Now, listen, I'm not here to talk about dick size. Because if I was to compare my dick size to porn dudes and shit like that.
Right.
Nah, son. but what she felt was a nice size for her.
Right.
So the point I'm trying to make is that you don't you sitting there calling yourself below average.
Just one to hear important.
What I'm trying to explain to you is that
back into a live show. We are reconnecting you now.
the chick that you meet, your size might just be
live in 5 seconds. 4.
You know what I'm saying?
3.
So
2.
you can't you can't take yourself out the game just because you think you might be below average. And you probably one of these niggas that did a bunch of red pill community research statistic blog shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you're comparing yourself to that. Don't compare yourself, man. And on top of that, sex. There's a lot more to sex than just your dick size. You understand?
Right. And I remember I think 1950 was saying, listen, lesbians be scissoring and shit. So
exactly. Right. If a lesbian can scissor and get pleasure from that,
right.
Then whatever you working with, if you know what the fuck you're doing, you can give a woman pleasure. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. All right, let me try these phone lines again real quick.
Okay.
915.
Yo,
what up?
I donated, bro.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me finish this question real quick. And one more thing that's also more important than dick size is how hard your dick can get. So make sure you're taking care of your health and that type of shit to make sure you get decent erections. But yeah, that's it.
Right. All right, call us. So what's popping?
Bro, so I think what I was trying to get at, bro, not so much an analogy, but a type of mantra. What's something that I can tell myself next time I get myself into a situation that I put myself in? Because recently I just put myself in a fucking weird ass situation, bro. I kind of just said, fuck my job. Didn't show up. So now I'm like, fuck, dude, there's some consequences, But what's something I can tell myself so I don't next time I make a decision, I can
you just tell yourself it's your fault. That's it. It's your fault. That's all you got to think about. You know what I'm saying? Now if you're sitting there and you ain't got no money, it's your fault. So what I mean is that think about all the things that you're doing, and then the consequences of those things is your fault. So if you don't want those things to happen again, or if you want these things to stop happening, and that means you got to do something about it. So everything that's happening is because you're creating it. So it's your fault. So now if you want to get out of it, then you do something about it to get out of it. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Take responsibility for your shit at all times.
So then when you're thinking about making a move, you say, damn, well, if this next move I makes gets me into a situation that I think is going to be not that great, I understand that it's my doing. So just keep telling yourself, look, it's my fault.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Caller, when
Like,
whether you
thinking.
whether you win or you lose, it's up to you.
Right. That's it.
Whether you win or lose, it's up to you.
Right.
Yeah, got you. Shit. Let me think. I was thinking. I think I had another one, but
Wait. So I was interested in finding out what happened, bro. Like, why'd you quit your job? And don't you know if you get fired? I mean, did you get fired or did you quit? Which one?
I faked sick, didn't show up.
And did you get fired?
No, I don't know, dude. I don't know. To be real with you, my boss didn't say you're fucking fired. You know, he just said, "Hey."
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are we talking about here, then, caller?
Just the fact that I chose not to fucking go to work.
Okay, you chose not to go to work, but you're calling us as if you got fired, but you don't know if you got fired. So
right.
What are we talking about? It sounds like everything is in your mind, bro.
Right.
Well, I'm pretty sure, bro, because I don't think I'm going tomorrow, dude. So
what's the situation that you're in then?
Right.
Just fucking that's bad, no?
Yo, where's your father?
He's in Oregon.
He's in Oregon. You should move to Oregon.
I don't know about that, Miles, because my dad kind of has some whack ass game, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, he has some whack. Oh, so it rubbed off on the son.
Hey, I mean, shit. I can't fucking I can't argue that, but. Yeah, dude, homeboy's on his 6th marriage. He's on his 6th marriage right now. And since I've been watching y'all and I pay attention to the details, he was only with his last wife for like 5 months, bro. 5 months, God. Boom, married.
Bruh.
Listen.
So shit.
Listen, bro. Listen. Take your bitch ass to work. What the fuck is wrong with you? You a grown ass man. You don't want to work? So how you gonna make money then, nigga?
Nah, check it. Look, like I can accept that. Like, yeah, you know, you gotta fucking get money and survive. But you know, also if it's a job that you fucking hate, that you're not feeling, you know, like.
Hey, all right.
It's your fault though, bro.
Okay, fine. You don't like your fucking job. Then what do you do then? What do you do?
You just gotta put in work to find another one.
Oh, okay. So did you search for any jobs today?
Nah.
Nigga, don't fucking call us ever again. I don't even want to see you in the fucking chat room until you go find a goddamn job. What the fuck is the matter with you?
Facts. Bro, what are you doing? What are y'all, like, what was your plan?
Shit, dude, I didn't really have a plan, bro. Like,
but see, okay, hold on. See, this is why. See, do y'all realize why women don't be wanting to fuck with y'all like that? Do y'all realize this? Are y'all getting this now? Are y'all seeing what's going on, bro? You quit. You essentially skipped out of work, which might get you fired. You have no other plans, and you're just like whatever. How old are you?
25.
25. Where you live at? Do you have you pay rent? You got your own place?
Yeah.
Nigga.
So how you gonna pay rent, homie?
Oh, well, I mean, shit. I got fucking money saved up. You know, that can buy me some time. But you know, I get it. You know, like, yeah, I gotta get that shit. I gotta get that shit straightened out. You know.
Oh man, I just want to say, just be glad that you're not my son or you're not related to me. I swear, I would come and find you, my nigga. I'd come and find you. Because first of all, if you don't like your job truly, then you start looking for a new job.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you don't like working. That's what it sounds like, you lazy motherfucker. That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you don't like working. It sounds like you just lazy, bro. That's all it sounds like, bro. Because if I don't like my girl, then I'm gonna change my girl.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't like my job, I'm gonna change my job. If I don't like my shirt, I'm gonna change my shirt.
Right.
The fuck, like what? How do I? And you calling us to look for a mantra?
Right.
Nah, well, just something to not go into like. I'm not in panic mode right now, but just something to think clearly, like to think straight, to make the best possible decision, you know?
Okay, all right. Here we go. Caller, let me ask you a question. You're 25. Do you have a career, or you just have a vocation? What kind of work are you qualified to do?
Just fucking dishwashing, fucking stocking.
Okay. And what state do you live in? Texas. Okay, so for your sake, at least you're in a state that has a fairly lower cost of living. Now, what I really need you to ask yourself is, what do you want?
Shit, well, for sure, be my highest self. No fucking.
No. All right, let me be more specific then. Now, you just said you don't like your job. Okay, all right, perfect. You've established the issue. Now, since you don't like that job and you decided not to go back, but you don't even know if you're fired yet, fuck that job. What do you want to do to make money?
Fuck.
You see? All right. See, we're done. That's your problem right there, bro. You don't know what the fuck you want, and you don't know what you want for your life, and that's your big problem. Okay, that's your problem.
Can I?
Mantra? No. Fuck the mantra, son. Fuck the mantra. Find out what you want in your life. That's what you need. That's your homework. That's your mission.
I was gonna say is that's because of lack of experience. No?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. That's why I kept talking over you, because I know all you gonna come with it is excuses. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. I don't want to hear about a lack of experience. You have to find out what you want to do, and no one else can do that for you, bro. And nobody's here to give you a fucking hug and be like, "Hey man, sorry you hate your job, bro. Fuck that boss." Ain't nothing wrong with your boss. Ain't nothing wrong with the job. Ain't nothing wrong with the co-workers or nothing. It's up to you to find out what the fuck you trying to do with your life. No, it's nobody else's fault but you, my nigga. Nobody.
I told you it's your fault. Goes back to what I said. So, bruh, you need to take some time and fucking figure your shit out, dude. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. But by putting myself out there more, right? That's what I can only find out what I like is just going out there even more, right?
You need listen. What you need to do is you need to sit in a room by yourself, turn the computer off, TV off, all that other shit, and sit there in silence and think and figure your shit out and figure the direction of your life. You see what I'm saying?
Because even if you're trying to quote unquote put yourself out there, you still have to ask yourself, where do you want to put yourself?
Exactly. And you don't know where you're trying to go. You got to figure that out, man. You see what I'm saying? It's just like you ever go to the grocery store? Huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You ever had like your aunt or your parents send you to the grocery store, and what they usually do is they give you a list of things to get. You understand what I'm saying? They have a plan. It's like, hey, go get the milk, the egg, the cheese, and all this other shit. So you go there, you get the shit, and you accomplish the goal. But you got to figure out what you want. You know, they're not just sending you to the store and they say, guess what I want? And then you know what they want because they told you what it is. So you got to know what you want, tell yourself what it is, and then go get it.
Imagine they send them to the store and they'd be like, yo, Just put yourself out there at the store.
Exactly right.
And whatever you come up with, bring it back and we'll cook it. Like whatever, bro. I don't.
He gonna come back with baking soda and shit.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So that's
I get what you're saying, yo. It's because I'm trying to figure this shit out too. Meaning of you have to understand what you want, you know.
Exactly.
And I think that just goes along with part of my problem too, man. Is I just don't understand like.
That's what I'm saying. Listen. Take some time to sit with yourself, and think about it. Shit will start to come to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Wait, caller. Are you feeling weird sometimes? Do you feel like you're actually a woman trapped in a man's body?
Nah, dude. Nah.
You sure?
Nah.
Are you having intimate thoughts about men?
Nah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, you fucking with you. But bro, this is the thing, man. Take some time.
Wild, bro.
Take some time and figure shit out, my brother. That's all we're saying. Just take some time to be by yourself and get that shit cracking. All right. But we gotta take a few more calls, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. Damn. Let's go. We're gonna go 516 then 210. 516. What's poppin'?
Yo, what's up, guys? I donated.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Hey, so I have a question. So there are what I really like to do with women is basically when I fuck them, I like to go multiple rounds. I like to smoke with them, and like just chill, listen to some music or whatever for a while. But I know, you said, I know how you say, you don't want the woman to get like too attached to you that quickly. You don't want to put the wrong message out there. And basically, like, keep it short and sweet, even when you fuck them, like, at least for the first few times. So like, even though I prefer like dealing with women that type of way, I mean, like what type of advice, would you really give to me, in terms of like, how I deal with them, like when I do end up smashing.
So you said you like smoking with them and doing what else?
I like to smoke with them, go a couple rounds, and then, like just listen to some music too.
Okay, and so what? And are you having issues with the situation? Like, what was going on?
Most of the time, it works out fine. But like, I've had like a couple of women, like here and there that just, I could tell like, they were starting to think that like, like I was into them more than I was. And then like, I had another one just outright like, like go pretty much crazy because like she found out I was dealing with other chicks and I only like fuck with her like 2-3 times. But I mean, it's most of the time it's good. Most of the time I don't really run into issues. But those few times, like those were the times I ran into issues.
Okay, so the thing is this, man, and I say this again, is that the other stuff that you like to do with the women, that's fine, but you gotta they have to work their way into it, and you have to have enough game to maintain yourself into that situation. You understand? So what I mean is, okay, let's say I like to smoke with the chicks. I like to listen to music and do a bunch of other stuff with a chick. Right now, let's say I start talking to 3 girls this week, and this is the first week I go out with them. Right? We go out, we get a drink, I smash all 3 of them or whatever. Right? And then me and these 3 chicks start smashing for the next 3-4 months. Then after that, I'm like, all right, cool. I've been consistent smashing these chicks for 3-4 months. They've been, on point. You understand? So now I'll start smoking with them. I might do a little smoke sessions with them because they've earned the spot to do it at this point. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, the stuff that you want to do, you can do it, but you got to get the chick to the point to where that can happen. You understand what I'm saying? So what it sounds like is that you're getting with a chick, and then because you want to smoke, you just be like, oh, let's just do this because since you're here, let's smoke. You understand what I'm saying? And so now
what happens is that the chick gets the wrong idea because now she feels more important at this point because you're doing more than fucking her. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So the same process happens.
You would suggest like smash them at least like for a few months.
Yes.
And then, get to that.
Yes. Like listen, all you do is give the woman dick for at least 3 months.
Dick is a gift.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
It's a gift.
That's it.
It's a gift.
Because when you start doing what extra
about,
shit,
going like multiple rounds too, like.
Is
that okay? At first,
how long? Let me ask you this: how long are you with these chicks for? Like, how long does the multiple rounds come up to? Like, how much time are you with them with the women?
I'd say like 2 hours at most.
2 hours? All right, I guess that's not too bad. But what I'm saying is that's I guess that's okay as long as you ain't doing that else outside of fucking. Now, I still think that's a little too much anyway, too much still, but if you're going to do anything, that's as far as it goes. You understand what I'm saying?
If it's going to be 2 hours, make sure you fucking for at least an hour and a half of that 2 hours.
Right, exactly.
You know, so 15-minute warm up,
right?
1.5 hours of fucking, and then she gets 15 minutes to recover so she can, get herself together to take her ass home.
Right, because if you're doing multiple rounds, then it got to be that's what we doing. Because if he's saying 2 hours, he could be fucking her for 20 minutes and then cuddling for fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So the fucking has to be the main thing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because, bro, sometimes I know how it is, man. Sometimes I know how I've been in situations where we fuck for a while and then she putting her clothes on. And then the urge just comes over me and I rip her clothes back off and you know what I'm saying? We get at it again. But again, it's still never like, okay, so now you can spend the night, or okay, now let's bake a cake, or it's just smash. And then, okay, all right, have a good night. And I'm glad you came over. Text me when you get home. Like, bro, honestly, bro, see the point of it is, don't just listen to us, man. Figure out what's right for you. But at the same time, you can't let everyone into the VIP section of the club.
Right.
You understand? You just can't, bro. And if because smoking weed, listening to music and chilling the way you do, I'm sure that is, those are things that you really like to do. Those are things that really speak to your personality. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So having a woman do that with you should be considered a privilege. That's all we're saying.
Right.
So you can't let everybody do that. Like you meet a fucking jump off at the club and then you bring her back to the crib and automatically you let her listen to your favorite music and you go get your best fucking weed from out the back of the fridge and you drinking the most expensive wine and you letting her fucking, cuddle in your satin sheets and you just met this bitch.
Right, exactly.
You let her go to fuck home. Like what? Like, come on, guy.
Right. So I'm saying, because see, the thing is,
bro, yo, I just have one last logistical question about that though. Like, I understand I'm not gonna be spoken with them like that anymore, but in terms of music, I mean, like, it's so I still put music on. Like, everybody likes to fuck the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still cool to like smash some shit, right?
No, that's fine.
Yes, it's fine.
But what we're saying is, you made it sound like you were sitting there chilling with her, pillow talking about, hey, you like Kendrick Lamar? I like Kendrick Lamar too. Let's listen to this song. Oh, you heard this new song? Y'all having conversations going back and forth. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a different story. Now, if you putting on music to just fuck, cool, because that's just in the background and you got fucking. So what I'm saying is, the main character of your movie is fucking. Listen, you are not a romantic comedy. You're a porno. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm trying to tell you. You see what I mean? Y'all niggas be trying to be romantic comedies and shit.
Why?
My bad.
That's the analogy right there. That's the one.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You're a porn star. You're not a fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not a romantic comedy. You're not The Notebook or whatever. You're not one of these teen flicks. You are a porn. That's it. That's how you do it. You see what I'm saying?
Heard you. Thanks a lot, bro.
All right, bro. All right, peace. Man, I thought Jay-Z told y'all this already. Didn't remember the song where he said, he was like, 6 a.m. she'd be at my house, 6:15, I'll be digging her out, and then at some time, be kicking her out. You know what I'm saying?
7:15, I'll be kicking her out, and
right, yeah.
And 8 a.m. at the Waffle House. You know what I
mean? Jay told y'all this, man.
Yo, and mind you, he kicked her out the house. He going to the Waffle House by himself or with his people.
Exactly right.
He ain't going to the Waffle House with the bitch.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, you see what I mean? Come on, guys. All right, you're gonna go to 210 to 8803. 210. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, K Zaggin, man.
K Zaggin, what up? What up? What up?
Hey, what up, Zag?
And y'all know I donated because I don't be trying to cheat the game and shit.
Right. That's what's up. So what's going on?
But Boggles, my man, look, when I first called, I had a lot of shit to say. But y'all done had a couple of calls since then. I don't even know where to go. But let me just say this. What boggles my mind, and I'm sure you two distinguished gentlemen can relate to this.
Right.
Or distinguished. I said extinguished and shit. Distinguished, okay? Can relate to this. Niggas want to have sex, but they don't know how to be seen as sexually desirable men.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm.
I don't think guys truly understand that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, you want to have sex, but yet you don't know how to conduct yourself and behave in a way where women actually sexually desire you. A lot of these dudes, when you hear them talk, it's like, who would want to fuck you? Like a gay dude wouldn't want to fuck you. like on some real shit.
Yes.
Okay. So not only that, but you have a lot of dudes that's talking about their dick size and shit. And my thing is this, yo, man. First of all, y'all need to stop watching BBC porn. It's fucking y'all up.
Facts.
It's adding to y'all insecurity. Stop watching that shit. Okay, not everybody working with a baby leg. Stop watching that shit. My thing is the average chick can take average dick. You know what I'm saying? When I say average chick, I'm not talking about average looking. I'm just talking about the majority of women out here, they can take average dick. And what a lot of guys have to understand, and this is some real shit. You can actually add to a woman's pleasure if you know how to talk that shit.
Right.
Just talk some shit. Like, I'll give you an example, L and Miles. Have you ever been fucking a chick and you start whispering some shit in her ear? And you start moaning louder and shit? Like, damn.
Right, exactly.
Because I said that shit.
Right. Or you could feel her getting wetter and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah. That's how it goes.
So you said what?
No, I said that's how it goes. You be talking some shit, and sometimes you could feel the pussy getting wetter by the shit you saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Shit is crazy.
Bro, L, I remember one time this chick wanted to be my girlfriend, right? And we were just fucking. And I was fucking. I'm like, you want to be my girlfriend, don't you? Bro, she started moaning. I said, you can't wait. You can't wait to wake up next to me. Bro, she started nutting all on my dick when I said that shit. I'm like,
I might use that. Shit.
Bro, that shit. Another thing, I was like, you can't. She wanted to live with the same chick. She wanted to live with me. Not another chick, but she wanted to live with me. And I'm like, you can't wait to live with me and cohabitate with me. And she was talking about marriage. I'm like, and I ain't gonna say my last name here, but I said, you can't wait to call yourself Mrs. And I said my last name. You know? Oh, she said, bro, the moans got louder, the gyrations got stronger. Bro, you'll be surprised what turn a bitch on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you'll be surprised. Like my woman right now, I got her pots and pans for Christmas, nigga. She was happy.
That's
I swear to God, I ain't lying. I got her pots and pans for Christmas. But I got her the kind that she liked, that where the shit don't scratch up when you scrape it with a fart.
Right.
She was like, "Oh shit, you got the good kind."
Wait, hold on. Did you get that? Did you get it the Hexclad?
You said what?
The Hexclad. Did you get it the Hexclad pots?
No, not those kind, nigga. Look, I'm cheap, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Don't do me like that. Nigga,
Nah, Hexclad is that shit though. I'm about to get me some of these shits.
Right.
Look, but I'm not gonna keep y'all. Let me just say this for all you niggas that's worried about y'all dick size. My thing is this: learn how to eat some pussy. and learn how to get your finger game up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll tell you this, and any woman in the chat, they can attest to this. If you can make a chick come consistently with whatever you do, your tongue, your finger, whatever, in most cases they'll be back.
Right.
Because most niggas don't have the skills to make a chick come consistently, like more than once in one session.
Right.
So if you can do that with your finger or your tongue or whatever it is you do, and in a lot of cases, not every case, but in some cases, they'll be back. That's all you got to do.
That's crazy. That's some real shit.
But anyway,
that's some real fucking shit.
That's all
man.
I got. All right, fam. I'm going to holler at y'all.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. I'm holler, man. Peace, peace, peace. All right. So we're going to go to, hold on. We're going to go to 803. 803, what's popping?
What's up? What's up? I donated.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So
I got a question, by the way. I got some flaws, right? A Texas chick. Hey, hi, beautiful. Hi, sweetie.
Nope.
Right. The reason why I text you, don't laugh now. Come on, stop laughing. Come on. No, for real.
Go ahead.
The reason why I text you was because I find your beauty attractive, and I would like to know. I would like to get to know you. I'm interested. Yeah, I'm fucking up right now. I ain't gonna lie. I had this shit right down.
So wait, so what's
you know what? I hate that shit.
What's your question? What's your question? what's your question though?
So basically what I'm saying though is, what is the right way for me to respond to that? Like to text her like that. Like when I'll try to set it up quick because I don't want to go off the rails and talk about some other shit. I'm trying to set up the date and get things popping.
So the right thing is for you to set up a date. I didn't hear nothing about a where, when, what time. Where's all that? When that part happened?
Oh, see, okay, but I cannot. So basically, you're telling me that in one text, I just not say hey to her. In one text, say all of that.
Yes.
Wait to
Hold on. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Where'd you meet this woman at?
Yeah.
Where'd you meet her at? Was it online?
No, nothing online. Yeah.
Okay, so you matched online, right? What did you say to her? So you're still texting online, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you send her a message and say, hey, what's up? When are you free to get together and get a drink? That's it. That's it, bro.
But guess what? Though?
What?
Nothing happened there. And I was like, damn, I must be doing something wrong.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean nothing happened? What do you mean nothing happened?
No respond back.
So you text. So wait, hold on. So you text the girl, hey, what's up? Let's get together, get a drink, and she didn't respond back?
Never. Nope.
Okay, and how many girls you did that to?
I did that to at least about like 20 of them.
Nigga.
Hold up. You gotta look at your stuff. You gotta be like, damn, 20 women. Like it had to be more than 20, but at least 20. You ain't got no response back.
So
something should tell you ain't doing something right.
So
right?
you think telling a girl, hey, beautiful, hey, sexy, yada 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 is gonna get you the response now?
It should.
No, see what
Unless
you're not.
I ain't doing something right.
See, this is what you're not doing right. You're not playing the numbers game, bro. This is the point. See, let me ask you a question. What is the point of the dating app?
Setting up the date.
Okay, so why are you not doing that? And you're talking about some hey beautiful, hey sexy shit. What are you doing?
I guess that's what I do. You know, I usually say hey beautiful. She say hey, and I say hey there. I'm interested in your beauty. How I say it. The reason why I text you was because you're interesting, and I would like to get to know you. I would like to get to know you more.
Wait. What's interesting about her? How you know she's interesting?
Her beauty.
Wait. So what about a woman's beauty makes her interesting though?
I love beautiful women.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, now let's say let me ask you this. So let's say she responds to that. How are you getting her to meet you on a date?
When I'm okay, this is what I say. Meet me at the Starbucks. Let's are you available for Starbucks?
Okay, so basically what you're saying is that you have to go back to setting up the date anyway. So why didn't you just do that in the first place instead of saying, hey, beautiful, hey, sexy? Like, why don't you do what you've been doing before, which was setting up the date?
So basically, you telling me to do that first before I even say, hey, beautiful, to introduce myself.
No, what I'm saying is you're wasting time. Like, it doesn't matter you saying, hey, beautiful, hey, sexy. The women who want to go and see you on a date are going to make the date and see you. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is that you're spending more time talking all that shit for no reason. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're wasting time because all you need to find out is, does this woman I'm talking to want to meet me? That's all you need to figure out. You don't need to worry about if she thinks that you think she's beautiful, and that doesn't mean anything. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm saying,
I get what y'all saying.
Right, kill all the small talk.
I appreciate that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. No wasting time. So just tell them, hey, let's meet for a date. That's the point. Get to the point. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Caller. I got a quick question for you. When two people match on a dating app, what does it mean? Or what does that mean off the bat? Or when you swipe right on a chick, what does that mean?
When I swipe right?
Yes, sir.
I can't hardly hear you.
When you swipe right on a chick on a dating app, what does that mean?
When I swipe right, that means I'm interested.
Okay, but what did you see to make you interested?
I like what I see.
Her photo, right?
Yeah.
So ultimately, by swiping right, you're already telling her that you find her attractive, correct?
Correct. Okay.
So that's why you don't have to say it again. That's why you don't have to say it again, bro. You understand me?
Right. You already said it with the swipe.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured I had to walk you through that because you sound like the type of nigga that's still gonna fucking tell them bitches, hey sexy, hey beautiful.
I get what you're saying.
All right, so bro, just don't waste your time and let the chicks know what you want to make happen. And remember, it's a numbers game. So when you telling me you only hit up 20 chicks, 20 nigga?
Yo, 20 in how long? In the last week? In the last day? What?
It's way more than that.
But how many then?
You talk about weeks, a month?
I'm talking about, so like in the past month, how many chicks have you hollered at to tell them you want to meet up?
I'll say at least about 30. I swipe and I text a lot. No result.
30? That's it? In a month?
30 seems a lot to me, right?
That's one a day. That's one a day. My nigga, that's one woman a day. That's not a lot, my nigga. It should be 30 a day, nigga.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Hey, are you paying for the full version of these dating apps?
Hold on. Let me tell you this. It's not Tinder or what do you call it? It's not Tinder or Tag. It's the Facebook dating app. It's so much you can swipe. You get what I'm saying? It's so much you can swipe, and sometimes you get none response today.
So why are you not on Tinder and all these other apps for?
I should have told you that earlier.
Well, how come you're not on Tinder and all these other apps? Why are you not using other apps also?
I'm gonna download those apps. I'm gonna do. Download
okay, yes, that's what I'm saying. So
they got Tinder, Black, and
that's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Your issue isn't necessarily
the fact that you tell a girl to meet up and she didn't respond. Your issue is you haven't done it to enough women. You see what I'm saying? You got to do more. You should be messaging, like you saying you messaging 30 girls a month. That's like one a day. You feel what I'm saying? And when I say messaging, I'm not talking about just matching. I'm talking about actual messages, messaging the girl. Because what I'm saying is once you do match, how many of those women are you messaging to try to set something up? Do you see what I'm saying? So what I mean is like within a day, if you're swiping, right? And let's say you match with 10 girls, and let's say 7 of them you like or you're attracted to, message those 7. And then do it again tomorrow, message 7, 8 more, then do it again tomorrow, message 9, do it again tomorrow, message 12. You see what I'm saying? Like it should be consistent. You see what I'm saying? And once you're doing that, then what you're going to do is you're going to sift through the women who are actually trying to make something happen and the women who aren't.
Yep.
And that's it. That is it, bro. All right.
And I got one more thing to tell everybody. I mean, y'all, everybody that's watching, you, Steve, the Dean, everybody that taught us from day one. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all punching us in the chest, being honest, because back for a long time ago, my ass was scared to even go out in public and say hey to people or say hi to girls. Now my confidence is built up. But even though I have built up confidence, that don't mean I'm going to get somewhere, right? But I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all for building that confidence in us. And I just wish that y'all had bigger. I wish more people can tune in.
Well, tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies, and then we'll make it happen. But we appreciate you, brother. But yeah, keep doing your thing. And if you need some coaching, holla at us. You feel me? All right, I'm gonna holla at you, man. All right, so guys, we're about to wrap this up. So guys, remember to go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Also, make sure that you guys look out for the Masculine Identity, membership that's coming soon. Also, make sure you guys get the book, Looks Don't Matter. Make sure you go to MrLocario.com right now to get your copy of that book. Make sure you guys go and get that shit ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. What else? Also, make sure you guys, check us out in Miami next month, May 19th. So the Conference of Masculine Excellence with Donovan Chart. Make sure you check us out. And if you want to get tickets, make sure I'm gonna leave the link below the video so you guys can get some tickets and all that other stuff. And that's pretty much it. So anything else, Miles, you want to say before we out of here?
The masculine identity membership coming soon, and make sure you go to the Bad Boy membership. Sign up, guys. Sign up. Like for that last caller, we got a whole program of the most efficient way to do online dating.
Exactly.
Wait, isn't it like 3 programs on there?
We got 3. Let me show y'all real quick before we head up out of here. So listen, we got 4. So we had the first one on the membership when you first join it. It's called The Easy Way to Date Online for Men. But then after that, we have Advanced Online Game, which is the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person. Then I have How to Take Pictures That Will Get You Laid on Online Dating Sites. And then the last one I dropped was How to Send Messages That Will Get You Laid on Online Dating Apps. So he definitely needs to check out that one so he can learn how to send these goddamn messages instead of talking about Grand Rising Queen and all that other bullshit.
Hey, beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers need to stop with the bullshit. Yo, I swear, man, like dudes, listen, let me tell you guys a little thing that y'all should do. When you get with a girl from these, like if you start dating a chick or hooking up with a girl, tell her to show you her inbox. You understand? Just tell her to show you her fucking Tinder, Bumble, or even Instagram DMs. Tell her to show you that shit so you can see the fucking goofiness that these niggas be sending. So like, okay, these niggas is on some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you check that shit out. You feel me? Oh, man. But anyway, all right, people. So we are out of here. We'll holler at y'all later, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.